There exist two houses in the world. They are the grace house and the graceless house. No one among us is the landlord of this house, your old tenant, except the one yet to come. The house you're all living in right now is called the Grace House. And when we can no longer renew our rent, we be forced to rent this house called the Graceless. There is where the landlord called Christ will return. We demand no rent from us, yet we will not find comfort in this house. Brethren, can you see? Can you hear? Can you sense the stench of change in the atmosphere? The world is changing. Everything is rearranging. Sundays are now Mondays. Mondays are now Sundays. Abels are now Cains. Adams are now Eves. Listen, Christians have always been on this journey, directed by a compass that leads to a pre-scheduled destination. A pre-scheduled destination called righteousness right now. Christians are still on this journey, but they seem lost in the place of nowhere. Why? Have they forgotten about this compass called the Judgment Day?
Judgment Day. So here I am, dressed in this great apparel, separated from the rest, with a vision before me. I see the Lord, and He is before me. Saints, I did all the good stuff. I paid 15% of my tithe. I spoke in unknown tongues, and not a lie in tongues. And my friends, they were the sinners, but I am the saint. And daily I die to the pleasures of the world. And God help me, because I am a saint. And now, like Simeon, I patiently await to set my eyes on the salvation, the crown, the prize, the reward of my good deeds, because all I did were good stuff.
Oh, so you've not forgotten about this judgment day. Well, I look at you and I say you need no judge, and that day, since you're a judge of your own character, so sweet, your character smells, that should you die today, the fragrance from your bones will be a sweet incense that walks majestically to God. Hey, wake up, pull up, that frosty glasses from your eyes so you can see yourself for who you really are. What do you say? That paying your tithe, doing good, should be the keys that open the heaven gate for you. Yet you don't fail to give God your tithe, but you fail to give God you. And after all, God's not interested in your tithe, He's interested in you, since you are His heartbeat. What good things are you pointing at? The ones you show with the left hand, or the ones you distribute by trumpet? Your self-righteousness makes you unrighteous. The only righteous man on earth who drinks from the cup of purity never considered himself good, even though he was good. We have been commanded not to worship any other God apart from Him, but you dress up in church each and every Sunday, not to worship your Maker, but your dress Maker. Make no image in the place of God, but it seems you're a painter by perfection, painting images of lust on the walls of your heart through His Word, through His ministers. God gives you His full attention, but you take away your full attention from God through WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Skype, Twitter, even in church, even on the Sabbath day. How shameless of you. Your tongue is a venom, your throat a coffin, your chest a grave, your heart a cemetery. Holding all the brothers who stamped on your toes, your body is a filling station of gossip. You can lie where we find no traces. Trace a book mind, search through your book mind, count the number of scriptures written in your book mind, and tell me how many of them have you studied to be put in you. You see God's hand and not His face. You are not in talking terms with Him, even though He's not offended you. Do you communicate with Him? When was the last time you did?
So are you trying to tell me that my good deeds are not enough to take me to heaven? Are you saying that I can be rejected at the heaven's gate? Are you implying that God is more interested in me than the things I do? Then what is it that I see filled in the seats of the churches, tongue speaking, eye servicing, mortals, competing, fighting for promotion and recognition, with outstretched arms reaching out to the heavens, but hearts building hearts in hell? And at the age of 12, Jesus knew that this was the Father's business, but we, 12 years in ministry, and we're already claiming CEOs in the business, recruiting only the best of employees and competing with colleagues and elites in the business. And if we were to go back to Antioch, I doubt that we will be tagged Christians, that will probably pass for Christ critiques or Christ rebels, or better still, anti-Christ. And I know that Jesus Christ is coming soon, but I hope the ride won't go back empty, because if He's coming with a heart meter instead of a good meter, then we have all fallen short of the glory of God.
Yes, we're all secure, falling short of the glory of God, but made tall on the cross of Calvary, so we can reach God with the hands of our heart, washed with the water of the blood, allowing the eyes of our heart to clearly see the saving grace of God, not seeing the saving grace of God as a game to play with, but as a game to pray for, backed by convicted faith, not just by works to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, tremble in the comfort of self-righteousness. Do not just come to church, get into the church, who is Jesus Christ the seed, given to us farmers, and the kind of habits you're able to produce from this seed determines our ability to survive in heaven. We hope that on the judgment day we'll have enough harvest produced from this seed to present to the man present at the heaven gate to prove how prepared we are to stay in heaven.
Jesus Christ is coming soon. No jokes.
Pack up, finish the last lap. Don't be foolish or you'll be left behind.